This is Autofocus, the Philippines' premier motor show. Here are our features on this episode of Electronic Magazine, exclusive to the automobile and its industry.
Starting off with reviews of two vehicle models presently in the local market, the Jimny 5-door GLX AT and an MPV from GAC, the M8 2.0T GDI plus 8AT GX Master. On Autopedia, we'll talk about reading and understanding a dyno chart.
The next 60 minutes is all about the automobile. This is Autofocus, and we'll be right back after this short break.
I've been coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Yeah, I flow so yo. Everybody know I'm on it. You know when the click through to the send this about to be a slow beat ride. I've been coming up hot for a minute.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the automobile show. We start this episode of Electronic Magazine with a review of one of the latest automobile models from Suzuki. In this car review, we take a look at the Suzuki Jimny 5-door GLX automatic transmission, a rugged compact SUV that offers more space and practicality while maintaining its off-road prowess.
The Suzuki has long established a well-earned reputation for off-road capability. Despite its size, the meaty SUV is not one to be overlooked. It uses its subcompact dimensions to its advantage, making it nearly unstoppable in the rough. But now there's a new addition to the Jimny lineup, one that adds more practical dimension to its tough off-roader. It's none other than the first ever 5-door. At first glance, one might mistake the 5-door for the standard 3-door model. However, there are several distinguishing characteristics that this model has, and it's not just about the length. The easiest way to spot the 5-door from the 3-door are the chrome inserts on the grille. It also sports a unique front bumper for further differentiation. Of course, the main difference here is the addition of 2 extra doors and the extended body. This subcompact 4x4 measures 3,820mm long, 1,645mm wide, and 1,720mm tall with a wheelbase of 2,590mm. It then has a ground clearance of 210mm. In comparison, the 5-door model is longer by 117mm. For the top-spec GLX variant, it comes with LED lighting with auto-on function, headlight washers, and headlight beam levelers. Inside, it's a familiar sight for those who already own the 3-door model. It means a rugged-looking dashboard that's ready for action. Thanks to the extended wheelbase, it transforms the Jimny into a true 4-seater SUV with legroom to space. Cargo space isn't sacrificed either, with 211 liters with the rear seats up at a maximum of 1,113 liters. The Jimny's interior blends old-school looks with modern conveniences. The boxy interior theme is complemented by 9-inch touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto for the GLX. Automatic climate control is also standard, as well as a single USB port on the dash and 12-volt sockets at the front and rear. For safety equipment, the Jimny 5-door GLX comes comprehensively equipped as such. Dual front airbags, side airbags, and curtain airbags are all part of the package. Stability control is also on guard at all times, while hill hold control and hill descent control make off-road and on-road driving less difficult. Cruise control then makes those long highway drives easier and more convenient. The familiar 1.5-liter 4-cylinder from the 3-door also powers the 5-door. It makes 102 horsepower and 130 Nm of torque. The GLX uses a 4-speed automatic transmission while the base GL is equipped with a 5-speed manual. But regardless of the variant, both come with a traditional shift-on-the-fly 4x4 system that's manually operated through a gear lever. Helping the Jimny make it over rough terrain is its classic but proven suspension arrangement. It uses a 3-link live axle at the front and rear for optimal suspension articulation, ensuring there is always contact with the ground even with the axle twisted. The short approach and departure angles also mean it's nearly impossible to scrape the bumpers on climbs and descents. The Suzuki Jimny 5-door has a base SRP of 1,558,000 pesos for the GLMT. The GLX AT raises that to 1,698,000 pesos. For the off-road adventurer who wants and needs a subcompact off-roader for tight trails, this tough little 4x4 is the only way to go.
With its extended body, tough 4x4 system, and modern features, the Suzuki Jimny 5-door GLX automatic transmission stands out as a versatile and capable off-roader. The latest auto industry news and developments right after this break.
We dream to create a world where energy is at its full potential. Powerful, yet peaceful. Exhilarating without excess. A world where energy ignites beauty. Transcending our limitations towards limitless possibilities. With smooth acceleration to multiple destinations. For a better tomorrow, where energy augments our everyday into a life so effortless. Welcome to a new beginning, where performance and sustainability thrive together, moving you towards a beautiful life. With energy that's powerful, electrifying, life-changing. Honda, transform the future.
Welcome back to Autofocus. We now have the latest auto industry news.
The Isuzu Hearts and Smiles project graduates another batch of young scholars who now have the skills to be gainfully employed as auto mechanics.
We are here today at the Isuzu Tesla Auto Mechanic Training Center in Tacloban, Leyte to celebrate another batch of scholars graduating from the Isuzu Heart and Smile project.
Since it was launched in 2008, the project has graduated hundreds of underprivileged youth, providing them not only with quality education, but also opportunities for employment within the Isuzu dealer network or even overseas through various Isuzu groups worldwide.
We are incredibly proud of the Isuzu Heart and Smile project, which is made possible through the strong support of our principal company, Isuzu Motors Limited Japan, as well as our partnership with Tesla and World Vision.
Momo Italy CEO Massimo Ciocca was in town recently to help promote the brand's wheels and other products.
The Philippines, as I said, always was an important market for us. A very strong point here in Asia. As I said, our presence here was very, very important. And so, of course, the market is big, so many cars, young people. And what we like to do is using the name of Momo to promote other products. For instance, talking about the road wheels, now we have a very good distributor specifically dedicated to this program. Probably, I'm sure they are the best one here in the Philippines market. But we are now just started since the month of March, April this year. And of course, we must be ready to introduce, specifically develop wheels for your market. Here there are a lot of SUVs, a lot of pickups, and Japanese cars, of course. Something that we have to consider in order to be successful, and for sure we will do it.
Toyota Motor Philippines Corporation has begun rolling out the next generation Tamaraw from its automotive assembly plant in Santa Rosa, Laguna. The next generation Tamaraw is based on Toyota's new International Multipurpose Vehicle or IMV platform for the Asian market. Speaking at the ceremonial rollout, TMP Chairman Alfred T said the next generation Tamaraw is the third locally produced model, joining the Vios and Innova assembled at the company's facility in Santa Rosa, Laguna.
We are committed to making this vehicle as accessible and affordable to Filipinos with a target starting price of below 800,000 pesos for the short wheelbase drop side gas variant, complemented by flexible financing schemes tailored to the real-life needs of working Filipinos and MSMEs. We aim to empower businesses and individuals to achieve their dreams and actively contribute to the nation's progress.
The next generation Tamaraw represents a significant investment of 5.5 billion pesos to build the capacity to produce about 22,000 units annually, while also establishing a state-of-the-art 1.5-hectare TMP conversion factory.
The Tamaraw project exemplifies the potential of collaboration. Beyond being Toyota's third production model in the country, this initiative is expected to create over 500 direct jobs, support 15,090 spillover employment opportunities, and strengthen the automotive value chain. TMP's workforce, now at approximately 3,000 strong, will further grow, fueling progress in both our manufacturing and local supplier sectors. In PEZA, we are ready to support Toyota every step of the way.
As we look ahead, the MV0 project opened exciting possibility for diversifying our product in Asia. The mobility needs of our region are very unique, and the MV0 development builds a very strong heritage of the MV line product in Asia. I have great confidence that Tamaraw will be a resounding success in the Philippines, truly a game changer, and will meet the evolving demands of our customer and strengthening further our footprint in this market.
Honda Cars Philippines invited members of media on a road trip to Baguio and back on board the latest Civic.
Today we are here in the BGC together with our media friend for the special test drive event of the new Civic, which we officially introduced to the Philippine market the last October at the 9th Philippine International Motor Show.
Honda aimed to showcase and let motoring journalists experience not only the hybrid powertrain installed in the Civic RS EHEV, but also the upgraded exterior, interior comfort and convenience features, and enhanced techie features.
So we've refreshed the new Civic based on the evolving needs of our customers to ensure that we can continue the Honda brand of fun to drive or sporty DNA. So we have three main changes. So first, for the exterior, we made it more sporty. So if you look at the front bumper, it's more slicker. And then we also have updated features like the parking sensors for the front and the back. So we have integrated the latest Honda technology. We've integrated the latest Honda Connect. With this, we have enhanced features like the data swipe, and then we also have updated the remote control where customers can control the horns and the lights of the car. We also integrated the Google services for a more seamless voice command. So lastly, we have the hybrid technology. Because of this, we have a more efficient Civic without compromising the fun to drive and sporty DNA that the Civic is really known for.
Those are the latest news and developments in the automotive industry. We should take another short break. Stay with us. I'll be right back.
I've been coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Yeah, I go so cute. Everybody know I'm you know when the click through to the system is about to be a show big fun. I've been coming up hot for a minute.
Hello, I'm Johan Tiu from Sonax Philippines. We are at LG2 E. Rodriguez, and we will be showcasing our new DIY line, what we call the Extreme Ceramic Series from Sonax. So first we have the Ceramic Active Shampoo. It's a car shampoo with ceramic coating properties. So to apply this, you need to put 50 ml to 10 liters. That's the ratio. So just put a few here. Put it in a bucket of water and agitate it a bit. After which, you can wipe it on the car. So after applying the shampoo, you wash it off with water. And after, you just wipe it down. Okay? So that's basically how you apply the Ceramic Active Shampoo. This part where we put the shampoo, there's already a thin layer of ceramic coating because that's the purpose of the Extreme Ceramic line. So we'll just test it. So you can see there's already a few water-beating hydrophobic effect. Just wash off the shampoo with water. You can just wipe it dry. So that's how easy it is to apply the Ceramic Active Shampoo. So if you want instant ceramic coating on your car with washing, you can just get the active shampoo and you'll instantly have a thin ceramic sealing on the paint. So that's how easy it is to apply the Extreme Ceramic Series from Sonax. For more information, you can visit our FB page, which is Sonax PH Official, our IG page, which is also Sonax PH Official, and TikTok page, which is also Sonax PH Official. So it's very easy to find us. Thank you.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the country's premier automobile news and features electronic magazine. Here's our comparison of the latest automobile models belong to the same category on Head to Head.
For the longest time, Toyota and Honda have been battling for the upper hand in the local SUV market, starting when SUVs were not yet a thing. What we now call SUVs were then called recreational vehicles. Remember the RAV4 and the CR-V, the vehicles that started the whole SUV craze in the country? Over the years, Toyota and Honda have rolled out various models and variants of models of SUVs in bids to one-up the other. These days, amid a very crowded local market for SUVs from brands from all over the world, Toyota and Honda are again in the face-off of sorts in the subcompact SUV segment. This time, it's the Toyota Yaris Cross 1.5 VCVT against the Honda HR-V V-Turbo CVT. The Toyota Yaris Cross 1.5 VCVT is 4,310 mm long, 1,770 mm wide, and 1,615 tall, with 2,620 mm long wheelbase and a 212 minimum ground clearance. The Honda HR-V is longer at 4,385 mm, wider at 1,790 mm, but not as tall at 1,590 mm tall, just clearing the ground by 181 mm. The all-new Yaris Cross looks all solid Toyota even with a dynamic design, the trapezoidal grille and the geometric rear lights. Toyota Yaris Cross variants share the same essential exterior features: LED headlamps, daytime running lights, clearance lamps, front fog lamps, high-mount stop lamp, rear combination lamp. Also shared roof rails, rear spoiler and fin-type antenna, as well as front wipers with intermittent, mist and time adjust function, and rear wipers with intermittent and reverse link function. The 1.5 VCVT comes with outside mirrors with integrated turn lights that power adjust and fold and feature 18-inch alloy rims. The Honda HR-V V-Turbo features all LED headlights with an auto on-off function, daytime running lights, taillights with light bar, high-mount stop lamp, projector-type fog lamps, side turn signal lights integrated in the side door mirrors, shark fin antenna, tailgate spoiler, and rear intermittent wipers with washer. Other distinguishing features include bumper with amp-up line, black mesh-type grille, platinum headlight extension, dual tailpipe finishers, the turbo emblem, and 17-inch gray alloy wheels wrapped by 215/60 R17 96H tires. The 1.5 VCVT shares much of what top-of-line Yaris Cross HEV CVT variant offers in interior amenities and driver assist and safety functions. Synthetic leather with blue stitching for the seats. The driver's seat power adjusts 8 ways. The front passenger seat manually adjusts 4 ways. The rear seat for 3 splits and folds flat 60/40. The instrument panel and center cluster features a black soft touch panel and blue trim, and digital meter cluster with 7-inch TFT multi-information display. The steering wheel comes with switches and controls for audio system, the MID, cruise control, lane tracing assist, drive modes, and the panoramic view monitors. The Yaris Cross comes with smart keyless entry and push start, power windows, speed sensing power door locks, power tailgate with kick sensor. Other convenience features include automatic single-zone air conditioning system with manually controlled rear vents. Honda equipped the HR-V V-Turbo CVT with smart keyless entry with one-push start system. The cabin features black and silver accents and leather upholstered seats and shift knob. The driver's seat slides, reclines, and adjusts for height. The front passenger seat slides and reclines. The second row features Honda's patented ULT seating, which splits and folds flat 60/40 and comes with a rear armrest. The leather-wrapped steering wheel tilts and telescopes and features controls for audio, the HFT, and the multi-information display. The instrument panel comes with a 7-inch digital display. Other comfort and convenience features include power windows and door locks, auto-power folding door mirrors, single-zone automatic air conditioning with new air diffusion system and rear air vents, electronic parking brake, ambient cabin lighting, 4 grab rails, 4 bottle holders, 4 cup holders, 12-volt accessory socket, sun visors with illuminated mirrors, map lights, cargo area lights, tonneau cover, auto-dimming rear-view mirrors, and 2 rear USB charging ports. The Yaris Cross infotainment system features a 10.1-inch display, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, Bluetooth, and voice command. The Yaris Cross also comes with wireless charger as well as Type A and Type C USB ports up front and a 12-volt socket. The HR-V Turbo infotainment system uses an 8-inch touchscreen system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, Bluetooth, hands-free telephone, audio streaming, USB input, and 6 speakers. The Yaris Cross 1.5V CVT is powered by a 1496cc inline 4-cylinder gasoline engine that delivers 106 horsepower and 138 Newton-meters of torque and mated to a continuously variable transmission that drives the front wheels. Stopping power comes from a brake system using front ventilated and rear solid discs. The top-of-line Honda HR-V is powered by a turbocharged 1498cc 4-cylinder VTEC engine that generates 177 PS and 240 Newton-meters of torque, mated to a continuously variable transmission that drives the front wheels. The HR-V uses McPherson struts in front and axle-type suspension in the rear. It comes with an all-wheel disc brake system ventilated in front. The all-new Yaris Cross 1.5V CVT comes with Toyota Safety Sense, a suite of driver assist and safety functions that include pre-collision system, automatic high beam, lane tracing assist, lane keeping assist, and adaptive cruise control. It is equipped with blind spot monitor, rear cross traffic alert, anti-lock brake system with brake assist, vehicle stability control, and hill start system. Standard safety and security equipment include 3-point ELR seatbelts for 5, dual airbags, side airbags, and curtain shield, a child restraint system with 2 ISOFIX tether anchors, emergency brake signal, and Toyota vehicle security system with alarm and immobilizer. Parking the 1.5V CVT is also made easier and safer by a panoramic view monitor as well as 2 front clearance and 2 back sonars. The HR-V comes standard with Honda Sensing, a suite of driver assist technology that includes collision mitigation braking system, adaptive cruise control with low-speed follow, lane keeping assist system, road departure mitigation system with lane departure warning, auto high beam and lead car departure notification system. It also comes with an anti-lock braking system with electronic brake force distribution, vehicle stability assist, hill descent control, hill start assist, auto brake hold, and agile handling assist, as well as a multi-view rear camera. Standard for safety are 3-point ELR seatbelts with reminder for 5, front and side airbags, speed sensing door locks, and ISOFIX child seat anchors.
Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Yeah, I go so everybody know I'm on it. You know when the click through to the send is about to be a so big fun. I'll be coming up hot for a minute.
Are you into grassroots racing? Slaloms, autocross, time attacks, and circuit racing? Do you like to keep your daily ride in tip-top condition? Do you want to improve the performance and ride of your vehicle? Then head over to Fixed Stop Auto Service along 91 Congressional Avenue, Project 8 in Quezon City. Fixed Stop Auto Service can level up the performance and ride of your daily ride or weekend racer of all brands, models, and makes, from Japanese, American, European, and all other global manufacturers. Fixed Stop Auto Service offers preventive maintenance services, as well as upgrades of brakes, suspension, and other mechanical works. Fixed Stop also caters to all your needs for performance tires and accessories to make your dream vehicle stand out on the road or for just your enjoyment. For appointments, call 0917-803-8283 or message us on our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/fixedstopautoservice.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the country's premier automobile news and features electronic magazine. Our special feature is next.
The Seal 5 DMI is equipped with a 1.5 DMI engine, a battery and a motor combined in one. We have the BYD Seal 5 DMI Dynamic, which is priced at 948,000 pesos, and the Seal 5 DMI Premium with a price of 1,198,000 pesos. The BYD Seal 5 Dynamic achieved a total of 1,507 kilometers, while the premium variant achieved 1,645 kilometers in that Luzon loop that our team did. As we have tested from Manila to Tuguegarao to La Union to Clark all the way to Lipa, Batangas, and back in Metro Manila in BGC, covering 1,645 kilometers with one full tank and one full charge. Majority of the drive of the vehicle within the city, you're gonna use zero fuel. Zero fuel means savings, and of course, you get to contribute to the environment by not emitting any emission, especially in the city. It's perfect, the vehicle's perfect for the city, and of course, at the same time, long drives. Why? You get to regenerate. That's the reason why the vehicle attained 1,645 kilometers, because it was able to regenerate the lost battery consumption during driving while it is going downhill.
When they click through to the send is about to be a show begun. I'll be coming up hot for a minute.
Welcome back. We have more cars for you to know and appreciate as we have our second car review this week. The luxury MPV market is becoming increasingly competitive, and GAC has made a bold entrance with the all-new second-generation GAC M8, featuring a striking design, opulent interior, and advanced technology. This MPV is set to redefine luxury travel.
The luxury MPV market has boomed in recent years, and Chinese automakers want a slice of the action. One of the newcomers in this segment is the GAC M8, and it's all dressed to impress. What we have here is the second-generation M8, now boasting a bolder exterior and more opulent interior with technology to match. This MPV is how GAC defines luxury. Its front end features a powerful and imposing chrome grille flanked by distinct LED headlights dubbed the Awakening Eye. When it comes to road presence, the M8 makes a statement. Creases and folds are featured throughout its body, and GAC calls it the diamond-cut exterior design. The rear features a near-vertical tailgate with taillights that follow the form of the headlights. The GAC M8 is as large as MPVs come, thanks to its exterior dimensions. It's 5,212mm long, 1,893mm wide, and 1,823mm tall with a generous wheelbase of 3,070mm. With measurements like that, occupants can expect acres of space in this luxury MPV. There are two variants of the M8 offered in the Philippines. These are the GL Master and GX Master, the latter being the top-of-the-line model. The GX Master rides on unique wheels and comes equipped with a Starlight panoramic roof, powered tailgate, and soundproofed windows all the way. Opening the doors of the all-new GAC M8, drivers and passengers alike are welcomed by space and elegance. The chrome and crystal elements seen on the outside are also present inside. These can be seen on the dashboard, center console, and the intricate gear selector. A 14.inch multifunctional touchscreen and 12.3-inch full LCD instrument cluster greet the front occupants. The touchscreen not only comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but also various settings that can further elevate the driving and riding experience. Keeping passengers entertained is its 8-speaker audio system, pumping tunes to all 3 rows of seats. They can also enjoy the AV system that comes standard on both variants. The main highlight of the M8 is, of course, the back seats. The second-row seats consist of captain chairs with all-power adjustment. From the backrest to the leg rest, it's all about convenience. These seats are also heated and ventilated, and even come with massagers for maximum comfort. With an interior this large, there's more than enough space in the third row. With soft cushions and a wide range of adjustability, there's no complaints even when seated there. There's also a great deal of space left for the cargo area, even with all 3 rows of seating in place, making the M8 a great road trip partner. Safety is also one of the top draws of the GAC M8. Regardless of the variant, this MPV comes equipped with advanced driver assist systems. It includes autonomous emergency braking, forward collision warning, lane departure warning with lane keep assist, traffic jam assist, and adaptive cruise control that can even adjust accordingly to the posted speed limit. Opt for the GX Master variant and it adds 360-degree view cameras, automatic parking assist, blind spot detection, rear cross traffic alert with emergency braking, and emergency lane keep. Powering this luxury liner on wheels is a 2.0-liter turbo gas engine that makes 248 PS and 400 Nm of torque. That engine gives the M8 more than enough power for confident overtakes and easily merge on the highway. It's then mated to a smooth and slick shifting 8-speed automatic transmission that balances performance and efficiency. A luxury MPV isn't complete without a great suspension system. For the M8, it uses a finely tuned McPherson struts at the front and a multi-link arrangement at the back, giving this MPV high levels of comfort without sacrificing handling and safety. Prices for the 2024 GAC M8 start at 2,998,000 pesos for the GL Master variant. For those who want even more luxury, the higher spec GX Master carries an SRP of 3,948,000 pesos. There will be those who will say something about its price, but given the way it drives and rides, it's worth it.
With its impressive design, advanced tech, and luxurious comfort features, the GAC M8 stands as a formidable contender in the MPV segment. Whether for family trips or executive commutes, the M8 offers an unparalleled driving experience. Know more about your car and how to take care of it here on Autopedia.
Hi, this is Sydney from SpeedLab, and today I'm going to teach you how to look at a dyno chart, read and understand it. Spend enough time on the internet and online and you'll probably come across one of these when talking about performance numbers. This is called a dyno chart, and this is the most effective and straightforward way to prove that something makes power or not when it comes to engine modifications. A dyno chart basically tells you how much power and torque your car makes. That's it. It's very simple. It does not tune, it does not add power, it does not do anything except measure the horsepower of your car. It's basically a glorified treadmill for the car. So in every dyno chart, there's always 2 axes. One is the x-axis, which is always the RPM of the car being measured. So in this case, it's a Montero, so it's from 2,000 to 4,300. Then the y-axis here has horsepower and torque. For the Dynapack dyno chart, they split it into 2. But later, we'll review another popular dyno chart that you've seen, which is from DynoJet. So these lines represent the number of runs in one dyno session. For the Dynapack one, each file can contain up to 6 runs, which is represented by these 6 colors. We'll start with the horsepower side. That's what everybody keeps asking, and that's what everybody sort of understands a little bit more. The first run is this red line, which is almost always here, the baseline power, which means car comes into the shop, nothing has been done, we put it here, we take a power reading of what it is. Whether it's stock or slightly modified, it's called the baseline because we haven't done anything yet. Then subsequent runs, obviously, the expected is you should get more power, which is why you're having it dyno tuned in the first place or having modifications done. And this is our second run. This is a historical one, which we already did a few weeks ago with the ECU reflash. So from here, you can see the peak power at stock is around 155, which is indicated here. This is our power after reflash, which is 181. Note that the RPM is pretty much the same, 3,400 RPM. So that's the correct way to compare power actually, or anything. It has to be on the same RPM scale. Then this is what we did just now with a full exhaust installed. So we're up to 219 horsepower for this old 2009 3.2 Montero. Torque is the same way. You read the graph here. So with diesels, it always starts off high, then goes lower. But as you can see, we have a pretty big, almost 150 foot-pound of torque increase here, from 312 to 446.
Kind of big,
That's pretty big, considering, just for reference, your average Civic 0.8 only makes 100 foot-pounds of torque. Most people always quote when they get into these internet arguments is, oh, my car makes 100 horsepower because that's what the brochure says. You are only partly right. It's 100 horsepower at a certain RPM. Like for this Montero, when people ask how much power did you make? Oh, stock we make 155 at 3,500 RPM. This is important because if you look at the chart here at the bottom, you're only making 120 horses at 2,250 RPM. This part and this part almost nobody mentions. And here, towards the end of the RPM graph, you're actually only making 90 horsepower at red line of a diesel Montero. This is the number that everybody's most interested in, but this only tells part way of the story. Because here we have practically 155 to 218, that's about 65 horses. But at here, if we take these 2 points, it's actually closer to 60 horsepower. What you're most concerned about is the area in between the two charts that you're looking at. This one here. This is only 1 point, but you have to take the whole chart and the whole dyno as a whole. Same thing with torque. It starts off big, then gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller as you go down to red line. So next time when you want to argue with your friends, you should always ask, okay, horsepower at something RPM. It always has to have that because power by nature is defined as work over time. Torque is the work that you're doing, the amount of force that you're giving. Power is time, meaning how much force you apply over a period of time. And that period of time is from 2,000 to 4,300 RPM. And the M in the RPM is minutes. So revolutions per minute. That's your measure of time. So power always has to have a length of time and the time component in between. It cannot just be, it's not a static thing like, oh, I make this much power now. Yes, but what about a second later? What about 5 seconds later? Okay, that's for the Dynochart from Dynapack. The Dynapack is actually a brand of dynamometer. The same way that you have an Orion brand ruler, you have a Century brand ruler, and a Stanley brand ruler. Different dynos have different brands, but they all measure the same thing. It's horsepower. And then this is another type of dyno. This is from Dynojet, which is you also see a lot on the internet. And this is their Dynochart. As you can see, it's also the same. You have RPM here at the bottom. You have power here at the y-axis. But you have torque here at the other y-axis. What they do is they intersperse it with each other. Same thing also, you can have multiple runs represented by multiple colors. So this is 2 runs. First run is red, second run is blue. So this is the line for power, these two. Then this is the line for torque. Same thing also, there's a pointer here that you can put here and the values here will change. Also, maximum power at, it will show you here, 180 and 146 horsepower at this RPM here at 6,000 RPM. Then it will show you also max torque, which is somewhere here at 5,000 RPM. So once again, you read it the same way. Power at RPM, torque at RPM. And as you can see, when you're only at 2,500, you're only doing about 20 horse, then it gradually gets bigger, 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 until red line. Same thing with torque. This is a gasoline engine, so your maximum torque is made somewhere here in the middle. So some torque, some torque, some torque, big torque, then torque drops off. Now, are there other brands of dynos in the Philippines? Yes, there are. If your car comes with a printout from one of these, it is unquestioned what the numbers are. Okay, so that's how you read a dyno chart, whether it's from DynoJet or Dynapack. And if you go to the SpeedLab Facebook page, I do post a lot of these things. This one, sometimes this one, because we do have a DynoJet also. And with the corresponding explanations, what these lines also mean. So yes, check it out, so you might learn a thing or two.
That's our feature in Autopedia this week. Taking care of your ride has been made easier. And that's Autofocus this week. We hope you have found this episode of Electronic Automobile Magazine informative as well as entertaining. Check us out on our social media accounts. In honor of my dad, Butch Gamboa, this has been your host, Wee Gamboa. Please stay safe and healthy.